Welcome into a Squad Ops One Life event. Today we have Operation Zulu Dawn here for your consideration. Zulu Dawn taking place on Coet Toy. It's a rather elaborate raid on U.S. checkpoints holding bridges. Should be a time here. We're gonna get started here in just a tick. Thank you guys for joining on in. I just need to take care of a couple things on my end because, wow, I was almost prepared for all of this. Thanks to the Squad Ops members who suggested I use music from DuckTales. I don't know why, but that is a thing that is literally happening right now. Appreciate all of their suggestions. We haven't played this, I don't think, since we had helicopter mod in the Squad Ops mod set. We're not going to be playing with helicopters tonight, but we are going to be playing this operation. Players will be joining in shortly, but before that, let's go ahead and go over what this operation is all about. There are 3 checkpoints that the U.S. are going to attempt to secure and man. 3 checkpoints. They will have 3 squads, one squad each to deploy at each checkpoint. The idea is U.S. are holding these checkpoints. INS are going to be raiding these checkpoints. The idea is INS are going to be attacking and destroying 2 of these with the idea to take more American soldiers here in the region. I'm sorry, excuse me. The noise in the background was causing me physical pain. I was trying to concentrate on what exactly I'm trying to talk about, and I can't hear it with the wind whipping over. We're on Coat. As you can see here, the INS activity zones, those are going to be the main points where INS are going to be starting from, if memory serves correctly. They're either going to be at their main point, B44, or their resupply point, India 86. There's an option here. The INS may use vehicles as part of this raid if they start in their B44 point. A few other things. Let's go over who's doing what right now. Leadership for both teams. We're going to start with US in blue. Sloth is commanding with Dr. K9, Assault, Alpha Guido, and a rather Scottish chap. INS leadership for round 1, they will be in red. Dorf commanding with Boogie, Revy, Stalker, and Harv. US loadouts for this operation. Infantry rate 1 squad leader, 1 FTL, 2 ARs, 1 lat, 1 medic per squad. They have a platoon armory of, get this, 8 engineers, 2 medium machine guns, 2 ammo bearers. Ammo bearers are specific custom classes for our Squad Ops mod. They basically have ammo packs, but ammo packs. They got biggins, my dude. Vehicles. There's a couple of different options here. Rather, a couple different things here. The bridge squads will have 2 MATV 50s spread among them with 3 Logi trucks. 1 Logi truck, I imagine, per bridge checkpoint. 500 ammo, 2,500 build for those. QRF have 3 MATV 50s on call. They'll be the ones that can respond to aggression from INS as needed. The checkpoints are each 1 fob radio, 1 bunker, and various defensive structures, otherwise called fortifications. They also have 2 indirect artillery missions, smoke on call, which means their command and their commander and squad leaders have permission to call in indirect artillery to launch smoke barrages at the line of sight area of their choosing. Pretty much at will. What time does the event start? Very soon. We'll be getting started soon. We're getting everything underway right now. Very shortly, I will go ahead and show you guys what's actually happening in game here. We're waiting for players to join, and players are joining right now, which means we're pretty close to a potential briefing stage. We're going to be following US team for both rounds today. The US team will be in blue. INS will be in red. The US team looks like squad leaders are spawned, and they're getting a few guys set up here. Looks like one of the lodge users head out to one of the bridges. Everyone's getting set up here. We can take a look at the game here just a tick. In a few seconds, Baxter will be ready to go here. Other things here. INS loadouts. INS have 1 SL, 2 ARs, 1 LAT, 1 medic per squad. Their platoon have 2 scouts, 4 raiders, and 2 MMGs. They have, if they spawn at the B44 location, what's otherwise called main on this map, that is going to be the location in the upper left-hand corner of the map that you see on screen. They have a Dishkateki, 5 motorcycles, and a Logiteki at their disposal. This Logiteki is actually a VBID. Otherwise, they also have 2 indirect fire missions of smoke barrages that they can call in. So there's a little bit of a maneuverability bonus for those missions here. You can see the 3 yellow shields on the map. Those are the bridges that US are tasked with defending. INS's goal is to take 2 of them out. Once 2 of them are destroyed, they defend the last checkpoint. And the definition of control for this last checkpoint, the INS, may not allow US within 20 meters of the bridge. At that point, US must attack and destroy the US FOB. INS must defend the last bridge location until the end of the round or until all US forces are eliminated. 2 platoon-sized forces will be going at each other here very shortly. I'm going to stop that from happening when I go back and forth here. We're going to go ahead and show you guys my in-game camera. We're still getting set up here. Most players haven't even spawned in for the most part. We are now starting to see some elements move out from US main. The QRF will be starting at a US main point down here in the south, I imagine. There are rather 2 50 cal MRAPs that have moved out. Looks like to the central and the eastern bridges. They're going to be defending those areas. The western bridge is kind of one of those big shrug locations. The idea is that the western bridge is kind of a rough spot for US forces. INS can easily pincer attack that location, and it's kind of hard to defend, especially when you consider the terrain of that location. We're going to take a look at each of these. Seslo, how's it going, my dude? We're going to take a look at each of these locations real quick. since the squad leaders are moving out, we probably won't get a platoon level briefing. We're going to go ahead and actually join the US command net using our special password that only I can use. Now, once again, each of these bridge locations have 500 ammo, 2,500 build points per bridge to use. Those are for the Logi trucks. There's only 2 MAT V50s deployed. The server, you won't be able to find this server. That is one thing that I was asked about earlier that I said I was going to bring up. This is a closed event. Everyone here has gone through a basic SOTT course. SOTT stands for Squad Ops Tactics and Training. Once you go through our basic course, you'll be able to participate in missions like these, all on our calendar, especially the squad ones. We hold these events on Wednesday evenings particularly, if you're US time zone. We also hold them twice on Saturdays. Today's the second of 2 sessions we've had today. We had an earlier event today that you can find on Twitch right now. That is the Operation Halberd, which was on Al Basra. Tonight we're on Coat. Now, just going on what we can see here, that's a considerable number of troopers over here at INS Resupply. This is the India 88 location that INS could choose to spawn at. We're going to go ahead and fly over here. If you're not familiar with Coat, it's a very craggy mountain range. Of course, you got the radio tower here, which was a central point in various previous versions of this game. The vanilla versions of the map, sort of centered around there. Not quite the entire team here. We're going to go ahead and actually switch teams here. I want to see what these guys are talking about real quick.
It'll be a I think it'll be glorious for us. We'll get the Americans out of here. We've got locals. We have locals who are dedicated to the cause, and they're going to try and provide early warning for us as they cross the bridges. So watch out for them. Please don't kill our friendlies. With that being said, 2 I see is Boogie, and then from there it's just 3, 2, 1. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Any questions?
Is Little Jerry a suicide?
Little Jerry is a suicide bomb truck. If it's triggered by actually blowing it up, so hopefully the Americans are dumb enough to blow the thing, like the shoot thing to death. Otherwise, we're probably going to throw an IED on it and just run it at them.
It's a passive-aggressive suicide bomb truck.
Thank you, Sky God.
Could you elaborate on the
just to avoid any confusion, Mr. Commander, I think you should probably inform the Little Jerry squad that they fucked it up and their IED is on the ground and not on Little Jerry before they accidentally run into that problem later on.
Any other?
Yeah, can you elaborate on the friendlies? Or is that just
Yeah, we got.
Normally I don't interrupt briefings, but I thought that was kind of funny, so I decided to do it.
Keep their guard up.
Big shrug.
Can the enemies kill him?
It's good for us.
They can do whatever.
It would be a bad idea if they killed him. I'm sure there's some kind of...
I hope they kill him.
It would be a bad idea. We're gonna go ahead and rejoin US. We're gonna find a bridge to chill at here. We're gonna follow one of these bridges.
Remember, we have 2 smoke barrages with artillery, so you guys are allowed to call those in.
This is the central bridge. Looks like Alpha Guido's in charge of this one. He's got some pretty good guys here.
I like the spot to build.
Couple RPG, this will fail.
I like this spot too.
Okay,
I think it's
Zach, are you
cool.
good at Overwatch?
Thanks, bcarr. I like you.
Peach, you know what? You're a
Go-
pretty good, cool dude. My, words,
Yo,
I
bcarr
lost
can't
them.
speak English? bcarr can't speak English? On stream? Holy, somebody clip that?
Clip that. It's in your mind. It's gonna be in your mind forever.
Yes.
And bcarr, you an elusive.
I'm sorry?
Ow.
Sorry.
He gets run over.
Kind of brutal.
No mercy.
I talked to
Why is that
INS
so
just a
brutal?
second
Why
ago.
are
They
they-
call me Sky God. Come up with a cool name for me.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Sky God is
Overwatch.
it.
Sky Crew.
I mean, Sky God is cool for the canon of INS, but what would a US soldier call a mysterious voice above their head?
Sky Meet the
A
Jesus.
superior drone.
Superior
Jesus.
drone.
Yeah.
Metal Jesus, I like that. Okay, so I'm Metal
He said Metal
Jesus.
Jesus.
It's my call
Okay.
sign.
Jesus.
Trick you.
Alright, why don't you come fight me
You
then?
made me go under the ground.
You have a Donnybrook? I've been watching Letterkenny too much. I should stop. Okay, bye guys.
You should. Bye.
We're gonna go check out the the western bridge here. How do you join Fro? You don't. You have to have basic to join these operations. The basic course is posted on our calendar. They're open to the public. They're restricted to about 16 slots. Make them pray to Metal Jesus before the battle. I mean, the make INS pray to Sky God. I can't just like toy with everyone's emotions like that. I have to pick one, man. It's like CSGO pick'ems with the major happening right now. You have to commit. I clipped it, I think. I'm not allowed to look at that clip until after the action.
Nope.
No?
I mean,
30s
are basically 50s, man. 30s are the new 50s.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
30s and the new 50s. Check.
Sweet.
Thanks, Be Saucy. I appreciate you.
How are those bridges looking, boys?
We're like bunkers over here.
We're allowed one bunker, yes.
Pat,
I'm gonna call you
We're live in 2.
Couple
okay.
minutes
We'll just go
away,
with the
about 2.5 minutes away from live here.
That's too hard of a word.
U.S. forces are still setting up their bridges. Now, U.S. have set up, look at this western bridge. They've set up quite a bit of a stopgap here. This could really help INS if they wanted to assault across the bridge. Although, if I were INS, I would never assault across directly across the bridge. I would just work towards this radio. The radio's in the open. Big problem. Although our U.S. forces here are going to have quite a bit of
northeast to
elevated
southeast
position.
Yeah, we'll get you some.
INS could do the same,
Okay.
but I
Yeah, like,
think
could even go
INS are
north.
going to have more of a... They're going to have more of a compelling reason to assault across the bridge.
So, what do if we find out that the truck has an IED or explosives or bad implements?
Yeah, exactly.
Or I'll be behind you.
But,
And
yeah, exactly.
I
I was about to say that.
I would
Yeah,
say
that's a good idea. You got by now.
get away from it as soon as possible and light it up with a 50 cal. Or light it with HMG.
Uh-oh.
Where? Okay, yeah, you have your HMG.
Ghost TV saying in Twitch chat, maybe have put a couple of those sandbags on the U.S. side, but not sure it's a good idea to have all the way across the front line. Well, they do have 2,500 build points. One of the things that they're required to build at each of these is a bunker. And so you have a Hasco trademark infringements are crazy things. They have a Hasco bunker right here. They can just sort of build up. That gives them plenty of cover, especially against insane things like rockets. But there's also sandbags around here. They have put sandbags up in the hills here. Pretty smart move. You can see even a little crescent is also built here. This is pretty smart. It gives a little bit more security than something just like a straight sandbag line. And especially putting in the middle of those two sandbag lines. Pretty smart. Heck, they even spent the points on a Hasco wall. That is some premium building right there. The DLC has been downloaded. They paid for it with the Steam wallet. They spent their CSGO knife money on some serious defenses here on the west side. We're going to go ahead and fly over to the east real quick before we go live here. We got about -4 seconds until we go live, supposedly. We'll be getting a live broadcast any minute here, any second here from the live admin. There we go. Yep. We're live with round 1 of Operation Zulu Dawn.
Alright, hey boys, we're live. Be prepared.
Minus force is going to be coming from any direction. We're going to fly over here and take a look at the Eastern Bridge. Looks like two... Oh my gosh. There's a vehicle going straight for the Eastern Bridge. That's nuts. We can see it right here. It's Xbit. He's driving a vehicle straight towards the Eastern Bridge. What is he doing? U.S. forces are here.
Hablo English? Hablo English?
Hablo Inglés. That's the wrong language, my friend.
Once they come.
The techies? What do you mean?
Yeah,
Xbit has, what is on his chest right here? That doesn't look very friendly. He doesn't have a weapon in him. What is Chicken gonna do? Looks like Xbit's being cleared through the checkpoint here. Amazing. The local is not being harassed by U.S. soldiers.
This is scary, I don't like this.
Look at Hawk with the Carl Gustav, just looking for a reason to pop this vehicle.
Is that my mom?
Once he's found to be clean, we just let him.
Hello?
Yeah, you go. They go unarmed. And
Hello, could I order
so your guys will go unarmed
2 chicken meals?
No, I'm a journalist. I got your number because I got it from a friend of yours. I'm wondering why you just let that vehicle across the bridge. I have a satellite uplink.
It had no suspicious devices inside of it. That was a freewheeling civilian.
The boxes they had.
Those exist around here?
Candy for all the kids. They had candy for all the kids. So
That's amazing.
No.
Well, you guys keep up the good work. I hope you don't die. Also, good luck with everything.
Of course not.
I have a bunch of other contacts I want to call, but I don't know if they'll pick up. Did my Nokia ringtone come across clear enough?
I think so, yeah. Very clear.
Cool. Alright. Well, I'm gonna hang up now. Bye. Click.
Bye.
Looks like INS getting some real pressure here. Looks like one of the hold on, I heard a Atomic Peaches here in one of the 50 MRAPs. He's getting shut up from range. Looks like it's still kind of blind return fire at this point. Oh, he might have a track on Nerdsy here. Wow, he's even getting told to... Ooh! Peach has a pretty good eye here. He's still getting shot at, but,
Uh-oh. Oh god, I'm gonna die doing this. Oh god.
Scottish, I don't want you anywhere near the road or in the open, alright? I can't lose you.
Alright, talk to him.
Peach got out of the turret just in time. Yikes. That was nuts.
K9, try to get your gunners lined up, have eyes on the radio tower and bridge to the northeast.
Take a look at Zaki's position here. Does he even have a sandbag behind him? No, man. He's just prone here.
Civilian is out, arms raised. Do we let him through?
We're gonna go up the three. What?
Once the vehicle is inspected, go ahead and go unarmed and let him through.
One, suggest you keep the MRAPs up high on the hill and have the infantry come down to us.
It's my plan. Transport truck is coming through.
Roger, is it clean?
Yeah, it seems clean.
Did you inspect it?
Yes, yes. I had one of my gentlemen inspect it.
Roger. Alright, yeah, let it through.
Not a rather Scottish chap.
Behind us.
Looks like he let another civilian vehicle through.
Do we have any other movement?
I guess the civilians just don't want to be here anymore, so they're just getting things out.
Contacts moving northeast. I'll try to get an exact grid in a sec.
Oh, interesting. Vlad Poutine chilling over here in Bravo 612. Big question mark. What he's up to over there. Infantry getting into position here, about 3 squads worth all told. Looks like they really want to take the western point. Now, this was an obvious pick because it's just simply...
Remember to try and assist assault.
I see them.
It's simply the easiest point to attack, and looks like we have some infantry contact here from range. Oh, is HK going to throw a rocket over here? No, I think he's switching up to a rifle, which is smarter if he's going to even think about engaging at this range. It's about 200 meters, but there's about 40 meters of elevation, 30 meters of elevation here. Oh. You even hear the report going over command net. 3 knows that they're being observed. We are going to peek ever so often at the map here just to make sure we're not missing anything. Oop, and shots coming in.
Shots!
Reloading.
Dropping right over my head.
Big shrug. These guys are looking at INS forces across the valley here. It's kind of what they were anticipating. Vader Centurion's got an MMG. But looks like it's just suppression work at this point. INS have fallen back to behind the hill.
Roger, good copy. Just if they're engaging you, keep engaging.
We're gonna float back to some other checkpoints here just to make sure everything's still kind of in this situation. It's kind of different from a lot of our other operations, if I'm really honest. Usually it's pretty clear attack-defend situations. This is kind of one of those similar situations, but the difference here is that there's just a random civilian truck just rolling through. Big shrug. What is this fire? Oh. So, the bridge has lost one of their 50 cal MRAPs. And it looks like the QRF have arrived. Just east of the central bridge. 250 cal MRAPs. 350 cal MRAPs, rather. Bartok got himself a Carl Gustav here. Bartok the Master, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna try to shoot?
Yeah.
Please don't send a rocket. I'm right behind you.
Yeah. I'm just using his as my binos.
That's bad.
Cal gunners pretty close here. Urtzy just seems to be getting all the ammo. Now they're shooting the radio tower for no reason. Don't get shot. I think he's just scared. We're gonna fly over here and take a look at the eastern side.
They're probably gonna try to figure out a way to cross the river somewhere else, so it's possible we could be getting flanked.
Roger, just keep eyes up and down the river.
Hey, firm. Sloth, I will need to rely on you guys up there to spot contacts, though, moving on us.
Roger, good copy. I'll keep eyes out.
Yeah, if you just the radio's right here in this corner, so if you want to drop a couple double stacks, one here, and then like maybe one here, so we got cover to bound back if we need to.
Assault's thinking pretty pretty smartly here about trying to get some defense here.
If you could, right about here, just orient one like
Looks
north,
like he's using
to
Chicken.
north and then double stack it.
Chicken, as the engineer, has a pretty cool thing called carrying sandbags, and he can deploy these sandbags to add in himself in here.
Possible confirmed kills from the MRAPs. Maybe 2 or 3. Roger.
That's actually pretty accurate there.
We're extremely concerned of our north position.
We're sending 2 MRAPs to your location.
Vlad Poutine getting pretty close here to running up the rear end of that northern bridge. We're gonna fly back up here. We're gonna take a look at the MRAP position here on the hill real quick. They're still shooting randomly.
Perfect there. Bring that whole little hill down. That whole hill right there, they're right behind it.
Just keep eyes out. At your location.
Looks like it's generally enough suppression to cause that element to stop moving. That's squad 2 along with Bump. We're gonna go ahead and move on, check at the central bridge. This is an interesting little bunker city thing we've got going on here. Using the static structures that are in the map to help sort of define what they want to use to defend their location.
Roger, Scottish 1, link in with K9.
It's pretty quiet here, all things considered. They just got the MRAPs firing above their heads. Of course, the reason why it's quiet here is because they've lost their MRAP.
Roger, Scottish. If you need to, go ahead and fall back with
Oof. We're gonna go ahead and fly over here to the west and take a look at this bridge. Sounds like there's a lot of fire coming from the western bridge.
Scottish, that's the one bridge we'll give.
And it does look like Vlad Poutine here in this truck is thinking about moving in, and that's also because he's let off a squad of infantry. This is the other squad that we've been missing here. Looks like a couple of MRAPs have come over to help support. Stationary MRAPs that haven't been shot yet. It's kind of amazing. And it looks like these guys are actually falling back here on the top bridge. Jacko 800 died. Oof. Evan and Bacon Batman are up on top of this hill.
Hey, Alpha, confirmed guy on Hotel 894 around that mountain.
Hotel 894, copy.
Now, what's down here? There is a squad leader over here, and I believe that squad leader is Boogie. Yep. Boogie's over here looking at the MRAPs, or he's trying to find the MRAPs, I guess.
Contact is not advanced. They've pulled back a little bit.
No, he's looking at the MRAPs. MRAPs are not really shooting. They are maneuvering a little bit.
They're not pushing 60 security. Just make sure you keep eyes out.
Slight maneuvering going on here.
Do you have any confirmed kills, Scottish?
At this point, 3 kills US, 1 kill for INS. US doing a pretty good job of defending here, but INS really haven't shown their hand when it comes to their assault.
Okay, now we have a Lata F739.
Say again.
F739, there's a lot.
What is Vader shooting at? Vader's shooting at the squad that's across the river here. General Suppression, I think he's an MMG, yep. And he crawled back down the ridge line here. Alright, we're still looking for INS to make their real first push here, and I think that was meant to be on this this western bridge. And we can see most of INS's team here. Guess what? They're running at these, they've actually pushed a fire team across the bridge, or across the river here. And it looks like one of these MRAPs have taken a lat. Oh my. What are they gonna do now? That's not good. I don't think these guys are actually anticipating anything going on here. Pony has eyes on infantry. Flaccid Wallace is running around like he has no idea what's going on. But Kinga gets shot off one of the MRAPs. And K9 just turns on Pony and shoots him in the face.
Okay, command, I may be possibly going down. We have infantry close. Literally, like 5 meters in front.
Roger, get in the fucking MRAPs and get the fuck out of there.
Amaranth is still trying to shoot. Oh no, K9 goes down! There's one rifleman now to move 2 MRAPs.
Yep, I see it.
Lib is still around here too.
Now get Flaccid over here. Get Flaccid, pull him off the location.
Amaranth running around. He wants to kill everyone. Flaccid gets back in. Flaccid Walrus gets back in. He's driving the MRAP. Amaranth tries to shoot at him. He's gonna drive one of the MRAPs away. Medical, LMFAO, Big Rip, Pony is my dad. TMI, Medical. TM friggin' I. Renzel asking, is reviving allowed? Not for this operation. This is a 1 life operation. 1 life operation, typical rules are once you hit the give up screen, you're done for the round. You gotta wait for the next one. There are some operations that allow for respawns, some operations that allow for reviving, but this ain't
Just 200 or 300?
either one of those.
300.
Vader still shooting out here, and he's getting some rounds coming back at him. Now, there's still a scattered INS presence to the west.
There's a chance we got
one. Slev and...
Yeah, I fucking alt-tabbed
who is
for a
this?
second, like a retard.
Yeah, just stay down.
Language. Oh my gosh. These friggin' guys. This is a campaign. This is not a campaign. This is a 1 life operation. So, this is one of these, one-offs that we have most often on the channel. When you see operations that are played, operations sort of are, you know, representative of 1 life operations. Meanwhile, LOL, US have lost the western bridge officially. They're falling back towards these Humvees up on the on the hill here.
Go for command.
Command is trying.
That Logi to pick up the rest of the supplies and ammo and bring it back to 4's checkpoint.
Copy, moving.
See if you can still
Really,
recover
skirmish.
that ammo, though. Let's see if we can still recover.
You could call it a skirmish if you like. The idea is that One Life operations, just like most of the operations we do here, they're not scripted per se, but they have specific rules. Dubisco and Lord Chanka. Dubisco runs up over the bridge line. He's still alive, which is kind of amazing. He's still running.
It's pretty difficult here.
He's still alive.
You good?
There's enemies all around it.
He is still alive, and he's running towards
They're all over it?
Headbuster. He's still alive. Okay, and it looks like he's caught up with his medic, Liberal Pundit. That's actually kind of amazing that he made it that far. Considering the US still have a significant force here, but I guess they're sort of focused on survival. The ones in the north just aren't looking at anything.
I know you have the infantry near the MRAP.
Kills looking at for both sides. 7 kills US, 5 kills INS right now.
So it's a bit hectic.
INS have taken a pretty strong foothold here. Amarath looks like he's digging up this radio.
Copy. Get my men out.
So the western bridge is gone. Taking a look at the map here. The western bridge at F74 is gone. INS need 2, and then they need to roll on and make sure they clear out all the US forces in the area. They need to take 2 bridges before they can really focus on moving south of the river to clear out everyone else. It's still a operation in motion right now. Headbuster finding some people to shoot at. Looks like he might have gotten a kill there. He may have been part of an element that got a kill. Rather Scottish chap in charge of this element. They're falling back south. They're probably trying to save that MRAP over there. Looks like Darkness just got killed there by Headbuster. Unfortunate. A rather Scottish chap. I think he's falling back behind the ridge line. We're going to take a look over here. Ajukan saves the MRAP that was abandoned. Looks like Redibus is kind of stuck here. Can Redibus find what he's looking to shoot? He doesn't have a good position to do so. He's looking at the opposite ridge line across the river. Like I'm saying, one life events are, you know, simple operations. The rules are pretty straightforward. The idea is that everyone sort of tries to complete objectives and wins the round. For One Life operations, we play both sides, so for each session. So tonight we'll be seeing the first round right now. We'll be switching sides here and playing the game entirely over. That was a rocket. A little short there. I think they're trying to aim at Hkin's MRAP here. Oof. Hkin just ate a rocket there. Oh, Vladimir Putin has the VBIED.
Yeah, I'm just saying, so if they flank you guys up there, we're gonna be...
Roger, that's fine. Like I said, our last fallback position will be 2. We'll defend 2, and then once we feel confident to retake a bridge.
Vladimir Putin got TK'd.
I was gonna say, three's basically wiped at this point. They only got 2 guys left.
And now the VBIED blew up and killed a rather Scottish chap.
This is 1.
Go ahead, 1.
We just had a guy disconnect. We were at 50% with him. Is he allowed to rejoin?
Unfortunate. I don't know what to say about that play. I mean, I think, I mean, I may have misunderstood what exactly happened.
Yeah, sure. Get him back in.
Oh my gosh, the loudspeaker playing prayers kind of, it's actually, not that it's harshing my buzz, but it's just causing a distraction. The idea that, INS win? I don't know. They still got 2 bridges to clear. They got 1 bridge out of these 2 to clear. They may have only killed 1 squad, but right now it's kind of even, if you really think about it. 9 kills to 7. I would say it's somewhat of a trade, but they just used their most explosive asset, literally, to kill a squad leader. Looks like one of the players that was playing Jennings says, we screwed up on that hill, LOL. We were supposed to hold as long as we could. I mean, I don't know. You're supposed to live as long as you... I mean, I don't know what to say to that. You tried, dude. You know what? A, good on you. B, better luck next time. C, I don't know. I didn't actually follow you the whole time.
Then we'll be in trouble. We can probably hold out for a while if they come in from the west or north.
No, I completely agree.
Yes, actually, we'll take a look at one's makeup here. It looks like Modern Death and Bartok Warrior is actually another FTL. So when Modern Death dies, Bartok Warrior will be able to take over that squad. So there's still leadership link there in the chain of command. And of course, one was the bottom of the chain of command anyway, so if there's no other squad leads or FTLs alive in the game, technically one of those people become like platoon command.
Two, you couldn't do any contact yet?
Yeah, Jennings, it's all about learning. Speaking of,
Up there.
this is the next bridge that looks like INS are really closing in on. Doesn't look like US are able to save any of their MRAPs and bring them back towards here. The only people that are alive for US off the West Bridge seem to be Vader Satyrian and Redibus. Modern Death is somewhere around here.
3 actually made it out. I'm watching them run down the hill now.
Modern Death is somewhere around here. Big shrug. I don't know. Maybe Redibus, looks like Redibus and Vader Centurion don't have man comms.
So hopefully we can get them here and then with the
They're pushing this direction though.
Advise we have current eyes northwest in the river. Full squad it seems like. Infantry.
Roger, line them up with your MRAP.
Squad 3's command comms are gone. Yeah, they're absolutely gone at this point. You can tell that by the fact that that squad leader has squad leader role. So that means both of his designated FTLs are dead. If you're unfamiliar with squad optimal life events, the chain of command in a squad runs from the squad leader, who gets it from the beginning of the round, to his FTLs. Typically, it's an Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta hierarchy. Medical suggesting IED was a decent play, took out the comms. I'm still going to say no.
Copy that.
If only because it killed 1 person.
Two, I'm pushing to your location.
For a massive explosive asset to only kill 1 person, it seems like a waste. Because a rifle can kill 1 person if you point at them and aim at them and shoot them with it. The vehicle-based IED, I think, is more of a general usage against static emplacements. So if there's a guy on an HMG that's gunning at people, and you just throw a vehicle at it, and then it just gets destroyed by VBID, I think that's fine. If you just use it, if you're just trolling around a hill, and one guy dies because you got TK'd out of the vehicle, and you happen to click the explosive before you died, I don't think that counts as a smart play. It's a situational play.
Was that in the river still?
No, that's up on the hill next to radio tower still.
Yeah. I think there's also a point Medical saying that both the MRAPs it was really chasing are gone, which is also true. Vehicle-based IEDs having such destructive power, Channing's in the chat, trees and infantry is iffy. Yeah, I like to think of it as, to me, I like to think of the VBID as more of a, like, super, it's a super timed explosive, really.
Box 983 area. They're spread out across that hill.
Roger, good copy.
Oh, you're excused for the caps, Carter. Just don't let me catch you doing that here again, or else I'll be upset with you. I'll be sad. There's no need to yell in my chat room. I'm just saying that now. I'm laying it out there. There's no need to yell.
Skylining command, if we can get some fire on them.
There is it's like a tiered set of objectives here. The idea is that the INS are looking to destroy 2 bridges. Once 2 bridges are destroyed, they defend the last checkpoint they destroyed until all of their trucks could cross at the end of the round. The idea is that to control the bridge, INS must not allow US within 20 meters of the bridge. So after they take the second bridge, they have to secure it against US attack so that they can have vehicles cross the river. And after that, INS are going to attack and destroy a US FOB, and then US are going to have to hold out to the end of the round. That's if INS maintain their offensive stance at this point. Is Mill Command down? No, Dorf is still up.
It probably is. You know what he's like.
Bump is here, but I think Bump is training. This is one of those random things. If for squad ops members that are more senior, that have squad ops or squad leader experience in them, that want to start leading operations, typically they start a shadow sort of like mentoring program within our organization. I believe we're seeing Bump do something like that right now. Sloth is still up for US Command. Sloth is 5 with the rockers and the chevrons. Or the rocker and the chevrons, rather. Right here.
Copy that.
There's 3 chevrons and a rocker. I don't know. I apologize if I'm misusing your military slang, but at this point, I apologize. INS forces looking like they really want to take the southern bridge here. What is that? Is that a mine?
South, the west, and the north. So we're gonna get hit from 3 sides in a bit.
Is there a mine here? What is that icon? To my right. That's a US mine, guys. That's kind of nuts. That US just blindly throws a mine out there. That's also not something you usually see. You don't usually see a US mine. You see like a Russian or a Soviet era mine. The ones with the red tops on them. That's the typical thing that you normally see. Little update on kills here. 8 kills US, 9 kills INS. INS haven't really gotten anything here in the last few minutes. US have pecked away at a few INS here and there. Ooh, these guys were trying to creep along this, the shoreline here and use the hill as a little bit of a way to advance. They still have a chance to do that, but the problem is the middle bridge guys know they're here now. You usually see some more MMG fire come in.
Alright, contacts are spotted in Gulf 1066. 4 times enemy contacts.
Roger, good copy.
Be advised, well, Spartok now. They're dialing us in pretty hard at it.
Roger, you need to move one, go ahead and move.
Go.
Yeah, they are actively trying to flank and get around on our west-south.
Well, that's amazing. Look at this guy trying to shut down people that are flanking, like, behind them pretty much. Like, look at this. Lima Bean is being talked on to target. We're here.
Daniel, get off the roof and just start scanning northwest from the center of the compound.
That's about 600 meters worth of 600 or 700 meters worth of distance there.
Well, now we know they're gonna try flank.
If we lose this one, we have to retake it.
Yeah, okay.
That's really nuts.
I'm trying to find it.
Still seeing up.
Lima Bean's still throwing rounds that direction. Seems a little bit more blind. I don't think he has eyes on. Ooh, 50 cal taking shots at Dixvolt. Dixvolt goes down. This was one of the MRAPs that's actually been hit already.
West.
It's either Terrapin or don't get shot. Just see these guys trying to eliminate the enemy trying to creep up on their western side here. Take a look at the map. There's Chef Brothers. I mean, sure.
Copy. That must have been where that lat came from, was to the west.
Here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and
Not into
and Vader's carry on that point. Take your MRAP, move north toward the INS resupply.
A little bit of minor confusion may have happened there, but the MRAP back into the other one. Now they're looking north here. What are they looking at? Ooh, Imanos gets hit pretty hard here. Imanos might actually bleed out. Imanos might bleed out. Yep, he bleeds out. Unfortunate. Wow, how unlucky. He got tagged by 50 cal from an MRAP. Dude, Urtzy's still living over here, and he's been nothing but pinned by MRAPs for this entire round. It's kind of funny. He's even a lat.
We are 3-man element now. MRAP is not effective. We got 1 MRAP left.
Roger.
Snowfall taking some shots here with his FAL.
Along the ridge lines.
Roger. Keep lighting them up with 50 cal.
It's a smart rifle there. Taking a look at the lawn darts here. He's got a, looks like he's got a AK. Just looking, what is he looking over here for? Lawn darts, what are you looking at, buddy?
Man, we had contacts crawling south along the riverbed in roughly Hotel 924. We're tracking them currently, and we're waiting until more gets up there, and then we'll ambush them.
Central Bridge is getting close to having INS near them. Their Logi is at the intersection south side of the bridge. Chanka, Doobie Scoo, Stoop Kid, Revy, and Liberal Pundit are moving their way towards...
What's going on with your situation?
Doesn't appear to be a real strong defense here. But I guarantee you, Alpha know that they're to their west.
On that hill, 337. Yeah. You're a good shot, Lex. I want you to kill him like you kill me. I'll keep working.
They could be pushing southwest, south.
He sees Dorf on that hill, 337. Yeah, look at... I mean... Pretty good. Dorf and Bumper just living on top of that hill. Chanka getting closer here towards the US side of the river. He's got a PPSH. It's kind of rough to be able to engage at this range.
G10 to 8, moving south.
Said Golf 10?
Golf 10.
Roger.
INS making some pretty strong progress here. Look at this line, man. It's about a 1,200 meter line. Well, it's... If you want to spaghetti line it, it's probably about like a click and a half, but still, I mean, closer to about, you know, 1,100, 1,200 meter line right now. And they're just pushing east. And they're doing nothing but trying to secure, they're trying to surround the center bridge.
Roger. Once you run out of ammo, dismount and just leave the fucking MRAPs.
MRAP's running out of ammo.
As much as possible so they can't get a headshot on you.
Copy. Reloading, last mag.
This is one in last mag.
Ooh, Macho Man just hit a rocket over there?
Or hold that position and just keep eyes on those guys.
I think Macho Man just hit a lat round, man.
Go ahead, Jim.
Yo.
Fire team I sent is engaging enemy contact.
Wait, this is the bridge. These are the guys that were on the west bridge, or the east bridge, rather.
Hey, I need 2 guys back on the point. I don't want them sneaking in on the point.
And it looks like they took the MRAP that they had assigned to them and moved it away. Chicken her in the gun.
Yeah, pull me out.
Taking out the fire, watch out.
Stand by.
INS. Pretty decent positions on this hill, man. It's kind of hard to see him without having to zoom in a lot. Although Stalker's just running around. But that's because he thinks he's safe. He's got a radio on his back, man. He's not safe.
Command, there was at least a fire team.
Now take a look at Sebi here.
Southeast. We killed one time.
Sebi looks like he... Oh, Sloth is about to go down. Yep, that's because they're running up on...
Going down, Alpha, or Assault, you'll take over.
Wait, what? Why is Sloth about to go down?
Alright, I'm still up.
Where are you taking fire from, man?
Command, taking fire from Hotel 10. Hotel 10 in that area. What's up?
Here's command.
We have a medic up here ready to treat you.
If you can make it, keep going.
Sloth got domed, guys. A flaccid walrus thought he was gonna be over here and be a cool guy. He'll command.
If you lose
Not to be.
gun.
Wow, I don't even know where that came from. Sloth was somewhere around here, right? So I guess that means he got Did he get shot from the north? Dude, I don't know. What is this? There's a U.S. squad across the river, and they're assaulting INS. Hold on a second. We're gonna take a look at assault here. They're moving on lawn darts and company. It looks like they're in the open.
Skyline.
You looking
Where?
Well, it looks like they have their attention turned back to their southwest.
There's friendlies up there. Those MRAPs are friendlies at
They're
the
friendlies.
6.
I see them.
Okay, those are friendlies? That's what you meant, right?
Yeah, everything to the right of that is
Okay.
free game.
Copy, yeah.
That's a pretty general
Those are
direction.
tracers. Is he shooting?
Yep.
Who's shooting? Oh, it looks like Appa and Clay J might be shooting people.
I'm shooting high up.
Ooh.
Oh, you're too high. It's like by the road, like down by the road.
Ooh, I think
Yeah.
Appa may have eyes on.
I think you should.
See what I'm shooting? I don't know. Yeah, you saw that tracer?
Okay.
Saw that tracer there? There. Still too high.
Compound on the other side.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's really good there. Well, that's, they just landed, they're right there. They're right on that smoke.
Oh, Lord. We got some smoke mortars coming in from INS. Looks like 2 separate barrages here. Now, yes, it looks like it's exploding in midair, but to everyone else on the ground, they're not exploding in midair. Just understand that this is a spectator bug. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the INS position here behind the smoke. Try to give a little bit of context here. They're trying to move down on the center bridge. About a squad size force trying to move down on here on the center bridge. This is pretty much blind fire right now. Look at this. Engineer even has, or sapper, I guess. Or, sorry, this is actually, could be a scout even. Has a shotgun, my dudes. He is wasting rounds at range with a shotgun. G-Man might have eyes on here. Ooh, he's getting shot at. Looks like that's coming from Lima Bean here. He's still in that window with Chef Daniel. Lima Bean actually got some more accurate fire coming in here. INS trying to shift a little bit more to their north and get down the hill. Grenades coming in. Looks like Chonka just stayed a grenade. Patrick Starr and Lex Ryan is still living in here in this compound. They're the last defenders of the central bridge. Lex is literally camping a door. Let's see. What is Patrick is also camping a door. He's almost eating bullets.
Contact southwest C4, copy. Yeah, contact northwest hill as well.
Copy that. I'm watching.
Revy moving close here. Maybe Revy and Stoop Kid coming into his southern entrance here.
Behind you.
My door, my front. They're gonna frag me.
Lex survives the frag. There are 3 guys outside this door, and Lex is dead. Unfortunate. Patrick, now the last one alive here. Patrick has to is bleeding here, so he's got a bandage. multiple bandages happening here. That's kind of a weird sound thing. Oh, looks like they might be trying to take a look at Patrick here. Patrick moving. Bacon probably saw him. Boogie moving in. That's amazing. Patrick laid his breaching charge and he ran and Boogie ate it. Patrick gets shot up on his way out though. Wow. What a bait. With Boogie dead though, that means that G-Man can just sit here and switch to his shovel and start digging the radio. A lot more dead here. We're looking at 20 kills for INS, 22 kills for US. It's still pretty close, all things considered. And now G-Man has, he's still got his rifle looking at the radio here. Nope, now he's got a shovel. Okay, good for him. Lima and Chef Daniel here are just shooting it.
Can't fucking bipod. Why? Hello? There we go. I'm very open right now, but it's whatever.
Where? Northwest?
Northwest,
No chances,
yeah.
Northwest.
I'm hurt. Just get down, Daniel.
I legit jumped off.
Yeah. Daniel, stand right beneath me so I can jump down.
US must retake India 9-1.
Thank you, sir.
That is the second checkpoint.
Alright, now we go in defensive positions.
I'm holding this.
So, at this point, since INS have taken their second bridge and they've dug the radio, INS are now going to converge on this location and hold it out until the end of the round.
Squad 2. There's contacts right by your Bravo fire team.
Wow, they even almost cleared out the eastern bridge because US just gave up on it. Wow. Unfortunate for the INS here. Looks like they're going to have to deal with US having a more concave position on INS forces.
Yeah, no, I didn't get...
Daniel didn't get hit. What are you talking about? Daniel's cool. People don't get hit. Kuba and Hawk are running up a hill over here to the south. They're not talking to each other right now. INS technically... they're still technically losing by 1, question mark? There's still a shotgun being fired at range here. Bacon is literally shooting a shotgun at Dark Milkshake and Frost on top of this hill, guys. That is nuts. INS holding pretty good here. Even Dorf and Bump have come down to survey their new holding area. Ooh, looks like Sebi just ate a frag rocket. Oof. Naked Batman, tired of shooting a shotgun at 200+ meter range, just switched to his pistol. Looks like Bacon Batman's given up on being effective. Rubber Pelican, on the other hand, though, he's living life. Just waiting for anyone to come through this door, just to knock on it. U.S. forces consolidating, but it's going to be a little while before Chicken gets there, for crying out loud. Chicken's most out of place U.S. element right now. U.S. forces trying to come down this hill, get closer towards the mill bridge. U.S. is going to have to retake this bridge. Something tells me one of these MRAPs are out of ammo, or even both of them at this point. So it looks like the infantry have dismounted these vehicles and they're moving on foot. Shots being fired here.
Stay there, Flash, cover our flank.
Honor Death's trying to organize some sort of movement here.
Be directly beneath you, coming up the hill.
Still taking a little bit of time here.
Two, they're going to be directly beneath you.
Someone's shooting a shotgun at us.
Copy. We're engaging.
Duncan Shot is incredulous at the fact that someone is shooting a shotgun in their general direction. Of course, it's just Bacon shooting up the opposite hill. Because he doesn't know what else to do. Because he has no effective weapons. He's gonna reload his shotgun here. Puts a couple shells in. What else is he gonna do? He talks to G-Man. He gets his binocs out. Hey buddy, what do you think about maybe shooting at some enemies here? I can't do anything, but maybe you can. Oh yeah, maybe I could just shoot at people over here. It looks like there's some US people over here living on the other side of this river here. I don't know. Maybe you could see them with your binoculars. Well, I'll go up this hill and maybe see if I can see them. I'll just run around like I'm crazy, because my shotgun and my pistol aren't going to do anything at 200 meter range. Oh yeah, well maybe why don't you just sit here, maybe I'll see something you can shoot at. I'll tell you what to do. That's my interpretation of what INS life is like right now. And then Bacon Batman gets shot by Kuba and Hawk, who randomly come back into a battle here.
Dude, do you want us to come up with it?
-4. Wait.
Screamy, this is what happens when I watch too much Letterkenny and try to do a Canadian accent and try to explain what's going on. Kuba's zigzagging down a hill. What was that
Start pushing west if you can before.
Daniel, what was that? Kuba's not getting close to us, Roger. What is that? What does that communication mean? Hawk trying to give Kuba a little bit of cover here. What is Kuba gonna do now?
We have contact east to the north. J9.
And it looks like Monodeth gets in and out of another vehicle again. Everyone's starting to converge on this middle bridge here in India 9-1. It's still even right now.
Alright, one, let's collapse on this bridge.
Did Kuba just kill Moneyman?
Eyes on northeast, contact. Shooting at you two from the
What?
We're gonna one, just go ahead and send rounds at him. Yeah, just send rounds at him. Just keep him on the hill.
Lima Bean and Daniel getting closer very slowly here towards the main compound where the radio used to be for the middle bridge.
This is so bad. This is so god. I'll be right.
I honestly just want to die and eat my ice cream.
I honestly want to die too.
Let's fucking do it.
Okay, so
You're gonna get so many kills. It's fine. Watch this, Daniel.
Lima Bean and Daniel just running in here. Clearly they just want to die, but you know.
Hold on, be quiet. I'm gonna hear if anybody's in here.
You definitely heard the Pelican.
You hear that?
I just moved. I think there's one here. I don't know. I think there might be one in there. Who knows?
They're gonna run around here. Maybe G-Man is
Let's
next
get
on the
back
list.
Roof, to be honest, say fuck it.
I don't know where I want to.
Do you really want to do these buildings? Do you
No,
really want to?
No, I really don't.
Hey, Kuba.
Yo, thanks for. Oh, we want to go on those sandbags right up top of us, like right there.
Yeah. No, please. Thank you.
Fuck clearing the building.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit right now.
No chance.
Literally no chance.
Yo, Cuba. Thanks for fucking us
I think
over.
they're coming from the northeast now. It's the fucking squad one shooting over there.
On the northwest hill and check. Just try to keep him on the hill if you can. Yeah, we're currently engaging it.
Alright, Hawk and Kuba, did Daniel just call him Cuba?
Or just work with Cuba to
Crossing the valley?
Alright, Koopa's crossing.
What? I crossed.
The Hawk doesn't even know what's going on.
Hi.
What is going on here?
Do I want to clear the building? Oh, do I look like a... Save you guys. Is that... You want me to clear buildings? I'll clear them.
I can't.
Who just engaged behind us? Hey, you guys know the second north bridge? They're on this. They're under the second north bridge.
So they're under this north.
I don't know if that makes sense. They're under the bridge on the second one. Yeah.
This
Okay,
one?
then let's
This
push.
bridge.
This second
Ooh.
one. Yeah, they're like the second.
Looks like Hawk wants to get in here. G-Man's in this first building here. Hawk's moved fast.
Got one in here,
Oh,
one
and G-Man wasn't looking. Rubber Pelican gets one.
Kill him, Daniel. Daniel,
Yeah,
you get him?
it's clear in here. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, fuck.
Cuba, come in.
He called him Cuba again. Oh my gosh.
It's definitely an SL up there, Clay.
Oh, Hawk's dead.
Rubber Pelican in
scared,
this
Cuba.
next room. He called him Cuba
I'm scared
again.
too, bro. I'm scared too.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
really scared. Should I pull a Phoenix and try to be last alive?
No, don't worry. Just play.
Alright, take a look at the overall again.
No chance.
And it
Oh, this
looks
is such a bad spot.
looks like US have a little bit of the upper hand here. 29 kills to 30, or sorry, there's 25 here. As far as INS remaining, Sergeant Jackson on point. There's still people off the point, but INS need to get back here to India 9.
Time to grieve, bro. Not grieve, sorry, grieve. We're grieving.
Under northern side of the bridge, one contact.
Daniel's holding this building, but they need to clear the bridge. So
I'm sorry, there's two guys in here.
I'll regroup them with you guys.
they need to clear the bridge, and looks like Clay J's running this away. What is that? And it looks like Lar Chanka and Sergeant Jackson. Wait, maybe it's just Sergeant Jackson. Yeah, it's just Sergeant Jackson.
Sorry?
Is that you moving around?
That's me moving out there, yeah.
Okay, good.
There are guys on the outside on the north bridge. I don't like.
So the bridge
seeing
right in
someone.
front of us.
Yeah, but the most northern one. There's two in front of us. They're like two different.
Wait, what?
Be advised,
Did the
they
close
are
one
gonna
or the
set
far
up
one?
a Overwatch vision in the sandbag just above the bridge.
So, like, give
Rubber
me a map.
Pelicans.
Oh my. India 914. Under the bridge. She's
That's
there.
legit close one.
Copy.
What do you mean? That's the close.
I'm just gonna let this play out because there's honestly nothing else I can say.
Close bridge.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
It's clearly two different bridges. They're just sort of, they look the same.
Clay, if anybody needs medical, tell them.
I kind of do want to push that bridge. I'm walking around outside like a goof, honestly. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm just holding this building till I get yelled at by Clay.
Creeping up on the bridge to clear the
Rubber Pelicans still living inside this building behind the little porthole sandbag they just built here. INS left. I think we're down to like about 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Should I tell you
6.
there's guys under the bridge?
They haven't made a chance to clear Rubber Pelican here. Buddy team. Oh, so it's 7 actually. Looks like Ertzi, Thin Bones with the Harv living on top of this hill off the point. And Snowfall and Lawn Darts are making a point to try to reinforce Sergeant Jackson. While that happens, they're moving towards Sergeant Jackson's location, but Appa is sort of on this hill. Did he just shoot in? No. Appa just kills Lawn Darts. Lawn Darts was shooting at someone. I think Lawn Darts was shooting at Clay J. Snowfall turns and kills Appa. Clay J and Clay J and Chicken are still up. They're moving towards Sergeant Jackson's building.
Negative. We're gonna place a C4.
Oh, is he gonna place the C4? Oh, brilliant. What is Sergeant Jackson gonna do? He hears it. He runs out. He runs out. He runs to the east. He's just gonna change buildings here.
Yeah, copy.
That's brilliant. What a brilliant move here. And Snowfall's gonna be able to get on top of the building here. Snowfall may be getting shot up here. Oh, I think he's dead. US has regained control of the bridge now, so it's up to Sergeant Jackson to clear it. The remaining INS forces are going to have to move in here. Looks like that's going to be Ertzi, the Harv, et al. Sergeant Jackson dies.
That wasn't a shock.
Alright, we'll clear these buildings here.
US have regained control of the bridge. So at this point, there's 3 INS left, I imagine?
Alright, we're set up good.
I say imagine, but I should know. There's 3 INS, and they're moving south down the hill here. US have regained control of the bridge, and they're going to start setting up security here. This is just a long, drawn-out operation, guys. It's been a minute since we went live.
Alright, just trying to get by Citrus bipod down.
And, Pelican got out. What is he doing? He threw a grenade in and...
Is that
was a nade.
Oh, I think that was a team nade. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Oh, where the
Where was it? Where did you hear it? What
I don't know. Northwest. Don't quote.
In the river?
Daniel, where was that from, bud?
Don't quote me.
I think northwest.
My nade popped on us, I think. It was in the river, maybe.
Bottom of the river.
Is Cooper gonna run up here on a rope
Whoever
Pelican?
threw that nade's a god.
In the river, south side.
Where was it? Where did it land, Daniel? Tell me where it landed.
Like right
no.
on the front. I can't.
There's a trade. Robert Pelican peeks around the corner, tries to kill Kuba, and trades with Kuba in the end.
Nope.
Why not?
I don't have eyes on, and Cuba just died.
Alright, we have control of the bridge.
You call him Cuba again. Oh my gosh. It's Cuba.
Moin, keep eyes on our hill to the north.
Cop. We're moving in a better position for Overwatch on both of you guys.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, they're south of the river. We knew that was going to happen. They're running towards the MRAPs, so they're going to be assaulting down the hill from the top of it. There's just 3 guys against, looks like maybe... Oh, no, INS have 2 minutes to clear the bridge, which isn't actually ever going to happen. So, looks like a US win here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 US against 3 INS. 3 INS coming over the hill here. So let's talk about what actually happened in that entire operation, because let's just brief here and think about what actually happened. US had 3 bridges. Throw up with a screen gun, just so you guys know what is actually going on here with these 3 bridges. INS tried to really attack the western bridge. They did a good job. They caused US to pull off the bridges. In doing so, they were able to get a few more kills because they sort of pincer attacked the first bridge, the west bridge, right? They attacked from the north, east. They attacked from the northwest. They came in on the other side, the same side of the river that the U.S. were on. The real idea behind that first attack was it was just necessary. They had to pick one of the other bridges, and then they moved along to the second bridge. Now, U.S. had pulled off some additional troops from the east bridge. They just gave up the east bridge. and they tried to reinforce their efforts to try to hold the middle ground. It worked out for them in everywhere but the actual middle ground itself. U.S. just didn't have enough people. They were too defensive. They got stuck inside buildings. They weren't able to really hold their own there. And the fact that they lost so many MRAPs going into the round meant that INS were able to get in. Now, that said, INS were a little weak once they had actually finished assaulting the compound. US were able to retake it eventually. There was just not enough proactive INS forces remaining on the point to drive the US off it. So US were able to regain control of the point, and we're in the situation where we are right now. The remaining INS forces are forced to reconsolidate, and they've run all the way to the south side of the river. They're now coming down the hill. They're moving towards Flaccid Walrus here, and Don't Get Shot is actually on the other side of this. It's a very cheeky position on the other side of this sandbag. Where did Modern Death go? I thought he was still alive. He came all the way up to the top of the hill, and now he's shooting them from behind. Thin Bones goes down. The Harv is now sort of stuck here. Artsy doesn't know what to do. Harv is turned towards Modern Death. Harv eats a grenade. So it's just down to Artsy now. What is Artsy gonna do? He's gonna load frag. He loads frag. He switches back to his rifle because Flaccid's too close. And he gets killed by Don't Get Shot going up over the hill. That should be GG here for round 1. That is. Round 1 goes to US. 36 kills for US, 28 kills for INS. Guys, that took a minute and a half. And by minute and a half, I meant like an hour and a half. Excuse me. That took a long time, but it happened. We're going to switch teams here, and we're going to get into round 2. So, we're just holding on here. Eventually, we will be doing all that jazz. Just wait one, and we will be getting back into it, guys. I'll be right back.
I love the power glove. It's so bad. Power Glove. It's so bad.
Yeah, I know it's going to take just a second before we get everything set up for round 2. There's a long setup time involved in this operation, guys. Appreciate all of your patience as we switch from round 1 to round 2. There's about 50 y'all watching for round 1, so definitely appreciate everyone coming out for this operation. I know some of y'all may have been watching as you're waiting for round 2 to start. That's natural. Just a reminder, if you're participating in the operation, you shouldn't be watching now. You should probably be listening to your squad leader telling you what to do right now. Appreciate you if you just go ahead, close the stream. I'm just saying this because I think you're cool for participating. And you shouldn't be doing things like, you know, watching the stream or having the stream open while you're alive. I appreciate all of you. For everyone watching, we'll be getting started here soon. Players have started to spawn in. They're going to be moving out towards their bridges. We'll go over what the operation is actually all about here in just a few minutes. So just hang tight. I'll be right back. We'll be getting everything started for round 2 very shortly.
Nobody else
Let's
can
all, let's all cram in here.
Welcome,
Oh my
bcarr.
god. Oh,
Sorry,
sorry.
That's my bad. Wow, 10
Sorry,
whole
bcarr.
minutes. We've only been here for like 30 seconds. Don't blame Boogie, he's slow.
Yeah, Excuse me.
Ooh, alright.
Alright, I've been talking to these guys
Hello,
for a
stream,
second.
How are you?
Hello, stream.
We're talking to God.
So, now that I've unmuted myself on stream, how are you guys doing? Have you guys been enjoying digging for the past 30 seconds that you've been here?
Wait,
Yes,
it's going pretty
definitely.
well. I heard something
I
good.
raised my shovel to you.
Well, I hope you put your shovel to work, because why would you raise your
gonna
shovel to the sky god? There's literally nothing going on. You should be digging like your squad leader tells you to do.
Listen. These are my peasants, and Boogie is my... I don't know.
Go ahead and say it. Yeah.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say
What you
it.
got, bud?
Yeah, you're
Nope,
right.
nope.
Come out with it.
Say it, bro. What you got, bud? Come
Pitter
on.
patter.
You're good.
Well, if you don't say it now,
Then forever hold your peak.
come on.
I was gonna say that he was my slave.
Whoa. Boogie, what do you have to say to that?
Whoa.
I just realized that I don't have my whoops. This is the stuff that you guys don't see.
I promise I won't.
The stuff that you guys don't see is when I switch out, I turn my out of game volume to 0.
Dorf got so mad at me because I kept peeking. I kept peeking outside the
One over
building
here,
to check for contact.
Keep
It
talking.
was just not working.
Go for it.
Keep talking, alright.
Yeah, well, why is
Go.
Dorf mad at you?
Oh, he was mad at me, alright. He was very mad at me because I kept. This was the building we were holding. and I
Don't just
kept
stand there.
pushing
Do what
southeast.
your squad leader told you to do, but also talk to me.
I don't.
He can't
Multitasking
I
is
lost
hard.
the
It's
sandbag,
hard.
alright? He said there was a sandbag over here, and then I lost it, alright? So anyways, back to my story.
Yeah.
So, I go out to peek to the south, and Dorf just starts yelling at me. He was very mean about it.
Well-
Were you supposed to be
he-
peeking? Is that the end
No,
of the
I was
story?
not supposed to be peeking, but somebody's got to peek,
That's
otherwise
probably
how
why
do
he
we know
was
where to
mad.
contact you?
Well, far be it from me to suggest that that is Dorf's way, but that might possibly be Dorf's manner. Alright, good luck, guys. Have fun holding the bridge.
Bye, Beacon.
Alright, so welcome into this round 2 of the Squad Up One Life events. We've got Zulu Dawn here. If you're unfamiliar with Zulu Dawn, you didn't watch the earlier part of the stream, let's take a look at what's happening. U.S. forces are holding 3 bridges here along Coat. The idea is they're going to be holding checkpoints here. They're going to be civilian vehicles trying to pass through them, but at a certain point, the civilian vehicles will no longer be trying to pass through them. And I thought that would actually work. That's the button I meant to hit. Oh my gosh. The 3 yellow shield signs, those are the bridges that the US are going to hold. Those are the checkpoints the US are going to hold. The idea is that INS forces are going to try to assault these checkpoints. They need to assault 2 of them. The second checkpoint they assault and clear, they're going to hold until the end of the round to allow the rest of their reinforcements to flow through to the next region to continue their insurgency. US forces here don't want that to happen, and so generally they're going to be resisting it. We're going to check in with the western bridge here to see what's going on. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
1 minute left.
bcarr, can you see SL doing supply?
Da-da-na-na, da-da-na-na, da-da-na-na-na.
Oh, this is the phone. Wait, answer the phone, guys. Come on.
Hi, I'm a journalist, and I'm here to talk to one of you about, whoever picked up the phone, about what you guys are doing here in the Coed region. Yeah, Rubber Pelican, what are you doing here in the Coed region? I hear you're, running a checkpoint.
We're building a beautiful check. We are going to hold this bridge. And if, well, if a civilian comes by, we hope we don't shoot them. If the bad guys come by, we shoot at them profusely.
Right. Well, I hear
Yeah,
I hear that's what the U.S. forces are doing here in the region. That's good work. I hope you continue to do the U.S. government proud and not shoot civilians, because that would be bad. In any case, I hope you guys have a great round, and please don't die, because I would like to see
Thank
the
you,
U.S.
random journalist from the sky.
Yes, I will. I will return to the sky. You're not allowed.
We haven't built the actual checkpoint on the bridge yet.
Don't call me God.
Wait, come back.
No. I would like to apologize if my Nokia ringtone didn't sound. Oh my God, we're live. I'm going to shut up now.
Have fun.
So, right, round 2 is live now of Operation Zulu Dawn. Oh my gosh, look at this insanity. There are motorbikes, guys. Guys, there are I have to see this. Guys, there are motorbikes. By the way, in case you're interested, U.S. forces led by Dorf this round with Boogie, Revy, Stalker, and the Harv as squad leaders. INS this round led by Sloth with Dr. K9, Assault, Alpha Guido, and a rather skittish chap. This is nuts to the nth degree. Motorcycles are running straight towards the... They're running straight towards the QRF force that are actually still in their place. Lex is dead. Alpha's stuck in the middle of the road. What the is going on here, guys? Why does the US Army have the same ringtone? It's the Nokia ringtone. Scrooby. Scrooby, I don't have to ban you from this chat for being bad. That's what the Autobot is here for, but I'm saying to you personally, if you didn't recognize my rendition of the Nokia ringtone, I apologize, but still. NSA spies down too. This is some pretty early casualties here from INS. They were trying to move through. I don't think they expected... let's take a look at the map here, actually, because that explains a lot. INS QRF can actually start here in this village up in the north. We saw them start in the south before.
I gotta get out and heal.
But not the case. Now, since the INS started in the north part as well, the Bravo 4 main for INS, they're allowed to have such thing as a vehicle on this map. And therefore, they threw all of their vehicles this direction. One of the maps actually just got hit with with a lat.
They're over the hills, they're over the hills, they're over the hills.
Pony's getting shot at. RPG misses.
Are we hit?
Nice freaking juke, actually. Now,
I have to repair
they have
this.
lost
Cover
a...
us?
They have lost a wheel.
Yeah, I can cover it.
Looks like they've lost 2 wheels, actually, both their front wheels, but that's something they can repair. We're looking at the rest of the movement near them. Everyone's basically gotten off of their motorcycles. About an entire squad's worth. It seems to be engaging about 2 MRAPs here. Brevy is helping the other MRAP throw some rounds to their north here. Doesn't appear to be effective pretty much at all, but Mighty repairs the MRAP, gets the tires changed. Good on him.
What? What?
What? Oh, you know what? That's a great reminder. I should join command comms. What should I join command comms as? Letterkenny is a great show. Bing. Now we're on the command comms.
Yeah, so that one MRAP up north, use the river cross. Alright, so it's out of play. Yep. Yeah. Hey, Commander, I got
Oh shit, PG! Get the fuck out of here!
Copy.
Dude, I mean, just get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the
Oh, it looks like they had to abandon one of the MRAPs here.
I will never let
Go.
Oh, I see you guys way out there.
Reloading.
QRF got oofed out here. Oh, looks like that's the VBID. No, that's one of the transports Expit is driving. Alright, so with that bit of drama done with the beginning of the round, let's look at what actually else is going on here. Yo, this is nuts. Missed opportunity for toughest in Letterkenny. I can't claim to be the toughest guy in town, because I'm not. That would be wrong. Also, we don't have... No one in Squad Ops has the nickname of Wayne. So... full stop. That's just a wrong thing to claim.
One dead. I see another couple. Two of them up there.
Also, I just discovered Letterkenny, like, literally this weekend, so you guys... Once I watch that series second time, I'm gonna start dropping all of the references I can. You guys are done for...
I'm gonna give you a sandbag facing this way, facing north, just in case.
Fucking tree.
Okay, yeah.
Looks like U.S. forces haven't really been touched here along their main...
I'm engineer.
Their main stuff. There is a Clay J looking at the central bridge, but no one else is actually near here. So weird. We're gonna take a look at see what's going on here closer to the south. Looks like a lot more infantry than I actually gave him credit for. Yeah, it's 2 squads.
Command is down.
Oh no. Dorf got killed? What? Hold on. Why is Dorf dead? Why is Dorf dead? RPG, shot in the middle of nowhere, looks like. A little off. Scottish chap is dead. That's bad news. That means one of the INS, squad leaders is also dead.
Firefighting across the river, north on my position.
With U.S. command dead, that's a large chunk of their brain power gone. It's going to require a lot more of the on-the-fly thinking by the squad leaders.
Squad 4 is... Are you taking any contact?
Bump is still alive, so he might be able to assume... I think he might be assuming command here. Or he may not be.
Squad 4's location. We've committed a decent amount of damage up north.
They're more in the bushes just west. Put some rounds in the trees just west.
Look at how the U.S. are able to respond against some of these INS invaders here.
Load up.
Shove your thumb up your...
Loading.
get this going. Alright, anybody else got anything else to report?
Oh, left side, 340.
340.
Am I allowed to build as much as I want?
Eyes on.
As much as you have stuff on you.
Bartok, part of this element getting shot here by that AR on the roof. Don't get shot. Maybe Bartok, maybe not so much getting shot, but don't get shot. Definitely being shot at.
Alright guys, we have some contact northeast of me at J951. We're handling that with our MRAP.
Oh no. That burst of fire actually killed someone on the US side. They killed Ertzi on the roof of that building with snowfall. Unfortunate. 6 kills for US, 3 kills for INS.
Give me one, I'll get Gris.
Considering live only happened like, what, not even 10 minutes ago? It's pretty close.
Last known was K954 in that area, and then behind the hill at K917.
Take a look at some other positions here. Looks like it's going to be more of a east to west push for INS forces, although... Oh, no. Looks like there's considerable number of forces being able to withdraw out of the western attack on the QRF base. Atomic Peach, Alpha Guido, Lima being on far side. Looks like Daniel driving a motorcycle by himself. Doesn't know what to do. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Looks like he almost slid out there. No, I'm sure Daniel's fine. Oh, it looks like another civilian vehicle moving towards the western checkpoint. Meanwhile, eastern checkpoint's completely under attack right now. Wait one, everyone. I gotta read this message in the chat. Rather, this guy's saying in chat. So what we're gonna do... Sorry, I don't have to scout his accent, but you just have to imagine it, guys. So what we're gonna do is pincer maneuver on the middle bridge at India 9-1. Me and Alpha, where... Gonna wrap around the south. The K9 and Assault, we're gonna be in the north. Unfortunately, Alpha forgot QRF could spawn where they spawned, and we ran into them. Nice. Well, unfortunate as that may seem, there's gonna be a problem here. 7 kills right now for US, 5 kills for INS. Take a look here, the central bridge. U.S. forces have built up considerable defenses here on the south side of the bridge. Jacko 800 even, he's got himself plenty of sandbags here, and he's got an MMG actually. Jack just gonna throw, he's looking for people to shoot. Doesn't look like this squad of assault up here has actually been detected / engaging the U.S. forces yet.
Okay.
Sergeant Jackson taking over for Harvard's platoon. I'm down
Oh
on the
no.
fire team. I got contact to my northwest and to my northeast over across the river.
Copy. How is the enemy presence over there? Are they pushing you or are they just suppressing you?
Right now it seems that it's suppressing, but they are hitting me from 2 different directions. So they might be sending in an element while also being suppressed over.
Which direction?
Stand by for grid.
Londarts just died on our roof. Oh my god. These guys are getting screwed up.
Grid M9. At least a fire team in both locations over.
Copy. Is your MRAP still up and able?
Roger, it is, but every time we get in it, they start zeroing in on us with RPGs and gunfire.
Copy. Keep your heads down and let me know if they start to push you. If they start to push you, try to
Lots of rounds landing around these guys right now.
We're down in defense positions inside the buildings in each compound.
1 and 4, how goes it up there?
Quiet.
Quiet, copy. They may be trying from east to west here, boys, so...
It's just Dr. K9, Space Viking, and Tinkerbell up here on this hill. They're able to bring down a significant portion of lead in that direction. Much of a Modern Death and Bartok, they're hiding pretty well.
Squad 3.
Terrapin might have some eyes on. And don't get shots maneuvering. I think he's got an AR.
How many, what's the strength of the people that you said just a squad, you think?
Here's the INS perspective of the US area.
Directions of fire that I'm taking.
Ooh, here we go. Bartok's got himself frag loaded. Let's see what he's gonna shoot at here. Maybe he's thinking twice about what he's gonna do. Modern Death sort of giving Bartok's position away with the shots here. And Bartok crawling back up here, aiming. He's going to throw a frag rocket pretty blindly. No, he's not gonna shoot.
Possible movement east of the river in the town.
Squad 1.
Go ahead.
They might be running up on 4. There's a significant number of troops over here on the western bridge, but the central bridge is really where they wanted to hit. If they really wanted to hit anything.
Is there any way you can send a buddy team up top to kind of scout out? The bridge 2 is covered on the west.
I can't tell what Bartok's trying to shoot at here. I guess they think someone's trying to get in the gun of the MRAP. Bartok is pretty much hitting all of his shots on the turret of the MRAP. Looks like a civilian vehicle is moving towards the bridge over here in the east, but yeah, I don't know if this is a civilian vehicle anymore. Look at that amount of gas back there, my dudes. That's wrong. About 12 different levels. That's not right. I don't care who you are. Now these guys over here on the east are holding, even though their squad leader says they lost about a fire team's worth of folks. Which is just about right. It's about a fire team plus their squad leader are really holding this location right now. I'm gonna fly back over here and take a look at the west. Because I heard Delta 9 getting called out. Kind of weird if INS were on Delta 9 right now, though, right? That would be weird if they were on Delta 9 right now. Although... But they're in Echo 9 right now.
Amendment to the original call. There are 2 squads at that grid. They're likely attempting to take high ground towards our...
Alright, so it looks like they have some guys to my west.
That's so weird. So they got off their bikes and they ran straight southwest, question mark? And they were trying to... So I guess they want to ditch the western bridge and they really want to put pressure on these eastern bridges. That has to be what's going on here. The idea that they're just going to give up, that INS are going to give up trying to assault the Western Bridge is kind of rough. Personally, I think it's the easiest bridge to take. But maybe they really do respect the number of troops that US have thrown over there.
Copy, alright. Get in defensive positions and wait for them to come to you. Have they made you yet?
And both of the other US positions are under strength.
They haven't really hit us.
It's just, it was just a lat and a scout over here on the north side of 4 for INS, trying to engage 2 squads worth of US forces right now.
Everything is alright here.
Rupert Pelican is even moving his guys west. They have an MRAP here with squad 1, maybe even 2 actually.
Make sure that your guys have a head on a swivel here.
And they're trying to move towards Boogie, Slev, G-Man, looks like Evan SMA are living here at the Central Bridge, and they're expecting contact to their west, which is smart. Bacon Batman is soloing an MRAP up the hill. Maybe Evan's gonna go over here to try to run up towards Bacon.
Yeah, I hear.
Something tells me Bacon just lost his gunner. Oh. No, I know what happened. Bacon got himself stuck on a rock. Unfortunate.
Command, be advised that you will be back across the
Ooh.
bridge. We took out the driver.
Copy, is it blue? Because that thing, it goes boom.
Yep, it is blue, over.
Get away from it, get away from it. 50 meters away from it at least. This is urgent, urgent, urgent.
Looks like a civilian drove a VBIED across the bridge, and they killed the driver of the vehicle. However, the vehicle is still stationary.
They're about to destroy you here.
They might have killed a civilian.
Yeah, Squad 3, I think you killed a civilian.
They killed a civilian, but the vehicle is not safe.
Check here.
Make sure if there's any bombs in the back there.
They're gonna have to visually identify this vehicle. That's kind of rough right now. If this vehicle explodes...
That was not a civilian. Alright, get back, get back.
Somehow I'm alive.
Yep. Are you guys good?
Yeah, we are good.
Stay back.
Alright,
Something
good
good.
job.
I didn't get too close to it because I was investigating it.
Okay, I think I have to pour myself a drink now. Jackson survived after the VBID exploded.
Four is putting fire down.
Kind of amazing. I thought the VBID would actually have killed him.
Squad 3, are you able to
They're
hold that bridge?
still getting shots
As of right now,
from their northeast.
Copy. Hold.
Space Viking is just throwing rounds from the northeast here.
Ooh, they got these windows pinned. Watch out, Grant. They go lucky round can fly through these and hit you.
Yeah, the Red Scouts chap. I think the secondary explosion is part of the original explosion. But just, I think it's scripted together like that. These guys have actually got Snowfall pinned in this building. How unfortunate is that, actually?
In which case you cannot hold exfil south and link up back with bridge number 2. So bridge number 1 is Revy's, bridge number 2 is mine, bridge number 3 is your sergeant. So if that's the case, you can't hold exfil south, cut towards our bridge. Copy?
Roger that.
Now, there's a big problem. If Sergeant Jackson wants to abandon his position, he's going to run into a fire team moving to his south here. This is Cuba and Dark Milkshake with Oddball. They got a pretty good situation going on for them right here. If they hop in this minaret, maybe cut off this road, serious problems.
E936 in the compound. There are definite guys in there. Revy, let your guys know.
Doodle Bridge still relatively quiet. INS forces are looking to focus on this eastern bridge, but that's not to say they're not ready to take this second bridge in the middle here.
Which building?
2 squads in reserve, though. Could be a large enough of a force to really cause INS some problems here once they finish taking these 2 bridges. Because they have to clear everybody off these 2 bridges for INS to complete their objective. Moving back to take a look at the western bridge here, because they're pretty much surrounded. Or, sorry, the eastern bridge here, because they're pretty much surrounded. Fire team plus element to their direct west. A fire team maneuvering on their south. About a squad-sized force covering their north. And Sergeant is now down to 5 people defending his bridge. Fire team element to their south now start taking more of a going up a hill here.
Coming into bridge 2, bridge 1.
Into bridge 1.
Exped running away from him, actually.
Civilian there.
Hey, that MRAP on the road needs to stop.
I don't know what Exped is doing there.
Squad 2, stop that MRAP. It's heading right towards contact. That MRAP,
you know where the contact is?
That, 2 to MRAP, pull back. Go back the way you came.
I stopped him.
They need to drive back now.
Oh no, it looks like 4 may have abandoned their eastern attack here, and they're starting to go down the hill of the central. That's not good. In the grand scheme of things, a full squad versus half a squad moving down the reverse slope is kinda oof. I think Jacko 800 may have opened up on the fire team moving down the hill here, but I don't think he's able to... Nope. Jacko 800 gets shot in the face by Lima Bean and Daniel, I think. Maybe Alpha Guido as well. This INS force now looking... putting the central bridge square in their sights right now. Which is bad because Boogie's technically in charge of the platoon right now. We're gonna take a look at this eastern bridge here.
We're taking a lot of gunfire from the hill to our northwest.
They don't know it yet, but they're surrounded to their south. If Sergeant Jackson decides to call a retreat and move south here, yeah, his element's done. Right now, still 5 US in and around their side of the river here. Oddball, Dark Milkshake, and I'm sorry, who is this? Cuba is starting to move in and closer to him. And he's got Clay, Frost, Appa, and Chicken covering their south.
We have guys on our east here, so we're gonna deal with that contact.
Squad 2.
Look at Dark Milkshake's position here. He's the INS in the bottom of the screen right now. Absolutely nuts. Check out 100. Tell me in chat here. The squad comms are absolutely insane. Only heard a footstep too late. You got walked over by a fire team, bud. Rough, but what can you do? The solution is local volume 150, effects volume 100, squad comms 100. I don't know. That's just how I am able to at least hear someone close to me, but the priority has to be on local comms. Maybe too much squad comms. It happens. No, I believe you, Jack. I know you're pro at this game. The difference is that not every squad, obviously sometimes when we play these events, squads are not exactly things you sign up for. You sign up for participation. You don't sign up to participate in a specific squad. NSF, what? Where? Are you insane right now? They killed a civilian?
Be advised, Boogie's down. I'm taking over for his squad.
Wait. So, my understanding was if US killed a civilian, INS got mortar support.
I'm the only one left. They just took down the last guy.
Oh, hey, by the way, the middle bridge, completely screwed. G-Man, lucky enough to be not on the point as everyone else in the middle clears. So, US forces in the north here need to start moving away, I think.
Do you guys want me to go help them out? Do you want me to go help Squad 2?
It's probably not worth it. There's quite a few contacts, and I'm the only one here right now.
I think G-Man's gonna try to close in here, but...
We now have commands to our contacts to our southeast.
And the eastern bridge just now realized there are people behind him. Vader Centurion's moving closer to help secure the area, but G-Man's starting to get shot here by Atomic Peach. Because Atomic Peach can see everything, ever, period. If you think you can't see it, Atomic Peach can see it. And there you go. G-Man gets snuck up on by Alpha Guido.
Yep, they flanked around to the southeast. We are now getting...
Bridge 2 is definitely under INS control now. And soon the eastern bridge will be also under INS control.
Where are we going, one?
We're gonna go over here and watch this happen. Right now, 15 kills US, 15 kills INS. Is still pretty even, all things considered, but US have so much of their force on the western side of the map. It seems like it's going to be a US retake of this bridge area. Space Viking, Dark Milkshake, Kuba, Tinkerbell starting to move close. Grenades coming in. More INS grenades coming up and over the wall here.
What do you want? Sorry. Can you repeat that?
No, I said make sure SL calls out they're in the south compound.
They're in that compound?
They're in the compound with us. They're right next door. Tell them they're probably going to secure the radio momentarily.
Tinkerbell's trying to find a way into the building.
Let's come through my door.
Alright, command, we got
I hear him on the other side.
the compound just south of our position. Squad 6. South of the radio. Compound south.
Got one. Fucking
good kill, good kill. I'm moving to support you,
Yeah, I don't know if that was the best idea, Tinkerbell, but it happened, so whoops. Space Viking, Kuba, and Dark Milkshake still up here. I think Kuba just took a shot at Bump.
Close northeast. I hear them, they're close.
They're probably going to secure the radio.
Another one's coming.
Medic, as long as you watch our eastern door, we can hold this down.
Yep, I'm watching.
Oh, they boosted Kuba up on top of the roof here. They're gonna do the same thing with Space Viking. Oh, Space Viking almost got up on the roof here. He's just gotta spam that climb button here.
I'm just gonna throw a frag out the door. Hold on.
Really no reason why he shouldn't be able to get up here.
Fuck you, bitch.
Whoa, language bump.
He's still up.
I think Oddball was
he almost
taking.
killed me, to be totally honest.
Hey, someone just jumped over.
Copy.
Ow, what the fuck?
East.
I got a Band-Aid.
I gotta get in the corner because I gotta reload on red.
Well, Space Viking had the wrong idea there. Got destroyed. Grunt also destroyed through. Bump eats a grenade. Oddball comes in and clears with Chicken, Dark Milkshake right behind. Kuba gets shot from on top of the roof by Moneyman, I think. He falls back. Ines hold control of the eastern bridge right now. We'll take a look at the map here. Yep, there's about 2 squads roving about this area, including Ines Command.
No, we're not. We just don't want to give away our position with the loud MRAPs.
Yeah, it's all copy.
Okay, this is.
Is Chicken planning to bind? No, Chicken's planning a. What's that?
As fast as we can.
That's probably a time charge. So Thin Bones literally all he can do is run out of the building or just chill here and hope he doesn't die.
South probably better.
Moneyman trades with Vader Saturian on the other side here though. Maybe Monitor shot Moneyman in the back. Looks like the time charge doesn't kill Thin Bones. Thin Bones still up. Ines starting to mobilize, trying to clear this area here. Once Ines clears this bridge, this is the bridge they're going to hold until the end of the round. U.S. forces starting to make their way downtown. Chicken dead though. Thin Bones still living. And I think Kuba sees Thin Bones' rifle barrel through the window here. Oddball watching the door. Kuba going in. Yeah, Kuba got him. Big oof. So that's it. US now control, or sorry, INS now control 2 bridges. Actually, do they control 2 bridges? INS are going to hold this second bridge, I think. I think it's up to the admins to make that ruling, since it appears that they've actually given up the second bridge. But I believe that's 2 bridges cleared for INS. They're going to hold the middle bridge here once they clear down this radio for US. They're going to clear down this US radio here, Clay J and Frost. INS starting to actually organize some defense here. US forces, they really only have 2 squads effective left. Right now we're looking at 19 kills US, 20 kills for INS. It's still right down the middle. All things considered, but that's going on with this round. The botched assault at the start, US being slow to respond, INS coming across the river, making real attempts to clear off US forces and succeeding. Ultimately,
we're gonna push up northward from there.
INS forces at parity with US remaining forces here.
Roger, we're moving right along the river to the bridge.
Right now we're looking at 19 kills US, 20 kills INS. And I believe we're entering maybe the half-hour mark. That's a good question. When do we go live? Live at 7:40, so about 40 minutes from go. We're still even, about half of the platoon down for both teams. US might have a chance here, being relatively more organized. The main problem is INS are going to be on the defensive here. They're not going to have a lot of forces off the point. Only 2, 4, 6, 7 people off the point for INS. Everyone else is living on this last bridge area. And US are still making tracks, trying to retake this. Wait, are these people's alive? Yeah, it's Bonner Death and Farside living up on this hill here. probably the more exposed INS element here. Their only saving grace is they don't have this little mini hill, little shelf part of this hill here to their north. If they had this shelf, they didn't have this shelf here, rather. Guarantee you Monolith getting shot at from the north right now, but it appears that US able to slip some troops here, getting closer. Squads with the most kills right now, looking like Squad 3 here. Surviving member, nope, they're all dead actually. 9 kills, but everyone else is dead in Squad 3 for US, so I believe Squad 3 was part of the Eastern Assault, the Eastern Hold here. Honor death actually.
One will be across the river in about 30 seconds. We'll start our push.
Not looking here. Is anyone looking in this direction? Question mark. I think Peach just got out of the minaret here next to the school. What's Terrapin doing? Is he about ready to get shot here from his west? Interesting. Terrapin actually has moved off the point. Don't get shot, Alpha Guido. Atomic Peach moving north of the bridge. Getting shot up here. Terrapin takes a bullet. Takes 2, goes down. Lord Chanka and Doobie Scoop probably responsible for that. Oof. And then now they're just taking a shot at the bridge. Alpha Guido and Atomic Peach having a hold position. Don't get shot. I think he returned a few rounds there. I think he believes he's stuck. He just threw a grenade, smoke grenade to his 2.5, so he's trying to let this thing pop up so he can run a ways. Ooh, Doopy just got killed in the river here. Unfortunate. The smoke could help Don't Get Shot really fall back east here.
One, we're pushing up hard. We're going to try to support you the best we can.
There's a second grenade. Let's see where that second smoke lands. Not sure where. U.S. forces. Oop. A rocket lands near Lord Chanka here. Causes Lord Chanka to fall back behind the... Lord Chanka had a huge rock between him and that exploded RPG in all cases here. 20 kills US, 21 kills INS. INS with a slight upper hand here, but it's really not by much. With the US having to push back into them, it's a really good chance the INS might actually have a shot to pull this off here. Still too close to call. I think Don't Get Shot here is taking some shots towards
I'm now squad leading for squad 4.
I think he's making shots towards who's this our Amaranth. Yep. Amaranth pushes or pulls back from the top of the hill, and Don't Get Shot completely pulls off that position. You heard U.S. forces there trying to figure out what is going on right now. I'm not sure if there's a clear successor for command here, even though I thought I heard a pretty clear successor for it earlier on. Gonna go over here and check and see what Revy and Potter is shooting at. Nope, maybe it's not them shooting anything.
Where are you?
Revy's looking for people to shoot, though. Oh, Sloth is right here in front of him.
Oh, he's right there in the door.
And Revy just definitely saw him. Thought he was a leaf. Wow. Looks like Revy's gonna throw a grenade in.
Aw, man, that's a bad grenade.
Little short. Not the range he needed. Sloth gets down from the minaret. And Revy even saw him from there. Revy's just about 2 or 3 seconds late to everything right now going on. Grenade comes in response towards...
If you want to push it, now's the time. You ready? Okay, let's go in and die.
Ozzy Potter and Revy looking closer and closer to moving in here. U.S. forces have surrounded by at least 3 different directions, but
check this hard corner to the
INS
left.
forces are still holding pretty strong right here. Ooh, look at Oddball and Milkshake getting in the fight here. They're trying to stop the U.S. from circling around. Who's this up here? Macho Man, Randy. Did Phoenix just die? I'm not entirely sure. Bagus and who's that? Silent over here, still to the south, trying to maneuver around. Sippy's moved from builder. He might have a better shot here getting close to the enemy team. And as I say that, Ozzy Potter and Revy
So they're across the street, maybe?
made real progress on getting inside a, not quite a library, not quite a bookstore, like a repository. I'm not entirely sure what you would call a place like this.
Hey, one, we'll try to go on the eastern flank and help you.
Yeah, we need you in here we don't have the bodies to take this.
Look at Ozzy Potter here. He's gotten inside the school building here. He's got a pretty good position.
So they're across the road from us. We think...
Oh, IED.
Oh, damn! Where the fuck was that?
Revy almost dies to it. I think Amaranth took some damage from it.
Dude, how did that not kill me?
Dark Milkshake and Oddball getting ready to run up on Amaranth, though. I don't think Amaranth took any damage from the IED, but... Does Amaranth know these guys are here? Hard to tell. Amaranth getting shut up, though. Finds cover. Looks like Frost may have been responsible for some of that.
Sure.
There's a bunch of them across the road to the E. Push.
Amaranth trying to get into one of these, I thought he was trying to get in one of the windows there, but he's not going to be able to bipod against anything. We're being close here. Right now, 28 kills US, 24 kills INS. US with the upper hand here, but they still have to push in and clear everything out. Oh boy. Oh, is that indirect fire support? Indirect fire support for INS. Finally coming back into play here. Amaranth clearing building to building. Yep, he's gonna move across here. Gets next to the MRAP. And the MRAP doesn't have any wheels, so I don't think he's really thinking about getting out of there, but... More explosions to the south here. MRAF. Able to sneak through the next adjacent compound, but if he peeks through this door, Dark Milkshake might have his number. If he peeks through this door, it might be the same. Amrath got shot a couple times here by Alpha Guido. Amrath turns on Alpha Guido and kills him. Lord Chanka, friendly. Crawling up the bridge. More indirect fire. Starting to land around the bridge area here. INS forces trying to reinforce whatever round troops they have left here to try to hold out. 31 kills US, 25 kills INS. Still in US's favor here, numbers-wise. Sloth just died. That's a huge loss for the remainder of INS forces. Looks like INS forces throwing all of the indirect fire they can on the bridge. Okay, now we've started to slow down here.
Do we own bridge? Yeah.
Looks like it's still going to be the insurgent forces trying to push on US here. Yeah, admin siding with US forces as they hold the bridge right now. US controls the bridge at Kill 10-9. INS must retake. So INS had the bridge, and it looks like INS were pushed off. Clayday just died. And, ooh. That's rough. Wait a second, that's all the INS on the location.
The rest of 4 is up here too.
Everybody else is gone. 36 kills US, 25 kills INS. Who else is left? Is that it? That is it. That's GG. And that is the end of round 2 here. End of our time here tonight. Oh my gosh, it took so long. What a great holdout by INS there. They really held out to the last man there, but US seemed to be... They just had more organization running up against that last... They had more organization running up against that last little bit of US defense there. It was just unfortunate. Anyway, thank you all for joining me tonight. That was Operation Dark Zulu. If you're interested, or sorry, not Dark Zulu, it's Zulu Dawn. If you're interested in participating in operations like this in the future, you want to look at our website, squadops.gg. That's the first place you want to go. You create a website account there. On top of that, you can sign up for our basic SOTT course. Taking that course and passing that course allows you to participate in pretty much 90% of what you see on the Squad Ops calendar today. So, if you're watching and you're interested in that, definitely come by and take a look. Appreciate all 54 plus of you that were watching at the end of the round there. Really appreciate all of you coming out. If you'd like to see more of this, make sure to follow and turn on notifications based on wherever you watched. On Twitch, definitely hit that heart button and then turn on notifications for this channel so you know when we go live. We stream these operations on Wednesdays and Saturdays, twice a day on Saturdays. We also stream other times of the week, sometimes maybe for different things. Speaking of different things, we have a community meeting coming up on Tuesday That's Tuesday, 2000 Eastern time. That's going to be a general update on things that are happening in the community. If you're interested in coming out for that, definitely put that on the calendar. Speaking of the calendar, it actually should be on our calendar. And if it's not, take a look probably after tonight. Actually, it's on there right now. 10th September, 8 p.m. Eastern. It says 2 days, 20 hours from now. If you're interested in learning more about the community, what's changing, things that are changing in the community, maybe things that have changed and we won't just get caught up with things, or if you're interested in participating, if you want to ask questions about what goes on, things you might just have lingering in your mind, use the community meeting for something like that. Again, that's 2000 hours this next Tuesday Eastern, 0 hours UTC the following day. Appreciate y'all coming out for tonight. I'm bcarr. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see y'all another day. And now I'm going to play a song that doesn't freaking have iTunes yell at me when I try to do things with it. Oh my gosh, it's the stupidest thing. If you saw the stream earlier, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. We're just going to go with it.